in the high school ranks. This, our final image of the 2019 season. The Jesuit boys holding off Jefferson to claim the 6A state title. What is good, everyone? Welcome to the season premiere of Friday Night Hoops. My name is Orlando Sanchez. The defending champs take us on the road down in Salem, visiting a Sprague team that's got some nice wins. The Sprague cheerleaders trying to fire up the Olympians. Let's go! But it was Jesuit that had it going. The Crusaders missed the shot, but Aiden Corbett, a beast on the boards, gets the putback. Sprague's Mason Lomax tried to keep the Olympians in it. How about the jumper? Money. But the Crusaders simply had too much firepower. Liam Rutledge, go ahead. Knock down that J. Jesuit cruises to victory, 57-39. More from the boys. We roll to Beaverton. This crowd hyped for hoops. Franklin, the visitor, give and go on point. Caden Wagner. They call that a high percentage shot. The Beavers' Dane Erikstrup, he is a walking bucket. The man is listed at 6'9". He's got range, and he can do it off the dribble, too. Oh, that is so pure. Close game, but Beaverton outlasts Franklin 49-41. For the last few seasons, Cameron Brink helped lead Southridge to a pair of state titles. But for her senior season, she's made the move over to Mountainside. The Mavericks playing host to Summit. Let's open things up in the third quarter. And this is how you run the break. Hallie Hageman and Anna Ika making it happen. Good luck trying to stop that. Mountainside dominated this game. Brink led the way with 23 points. That's 2 the strong way. The Mavericks get the W. Final count, 66-26. A few hours later, Mountainside boys hosting Camas. Papermakers, they can fly. They had those pregame intros down too. Don't blink, you're gonna miss this pass. Oh, that's from the quarterback, Blake Ashudo. Christian Leonard gets the finish, but this game was all about the Mavericks. Desmond Baker, ooh, welcome to the show. The man is crafty. Mountainside improves to 9-1 on the season. Final count, 74-47. Next stop for us, Southridge. The Skyhawks hosting 8th-ranked Clackamas. I hear you, I got more highlights. Right place, right time for Jackson Luster. Oh, my. Level of difficulty all the way up on that. But the Cavaliers, the real deal. Ben Gregg comes up with the steal and gets the finish on the other end. You've got to see him play. This is next level talent. Big man that likes to run the floor. Ooh, and that's one more for the road. The hoop and harm. Clackamas wins 77-31. The Silverton Foxes are ranked 4th in the 5A coaches poll, taking on South Medford, the team that's jumped to the top of the 6A poll. The Foxes ready to go. How about Paige Traeger? And she's making them pay from downtown. Talk about range. Silverton on top, 11-2 after one period. And guess what, folks? They never slowed down. This is great ball movement. Truett Riley, you're up. Down low, and it's over. Silverton pulls off the upset over South Medford, 44-35, the final score. South Salem Saxon in the house, who wants to get everyone pumped, of course. South Salem had it rolling against Century. Long pass there, Gretchen Olson to Delaney Keith. And one. Victoria Stafford, she had it going in the paint. She's got those post moves for days. South Salem defeats Century 60-31. Linn Valley from Vancouver, BC, doing double duty in this holiday tournament, this time facing Liberty, and Falcons doing work in the paint. Clara Robbins got those post moves on lock, made that look easy. And the defense shining for Liberty, just stingy. Livia Knapp, come on, you can't do them like that. Liberty had a lot of those to run away with the 80-37 victory. Second-ranked Wilsonville taking on Linn Valley in the second game. End of the first quarter, Angela Morris, that was at the buzzer! Type of night it was for the Wildcats too. But this is my favorite play of the night here. All hustle from Sydney Burns, laying out for the rock. Everybody touching the rock. That's Kayla Heeb doing the honors. Wilsonville takes care of business. Final count, 66-40.